Alright guys, so I haven't made a video in a while. I've been really busy with school. We just got out for summer and finally a freshman. Alright, basically what I'm doing is called a somewhat similar to a Y3T if you haven't heard of Niall Horan, or not Niall Horan. You can look on bodybuilding.com. Y3T, what it does is you choose an exercise. Weight loading, my bad. You choose one exercise, and you work your way up. Well, over this 3-week cycle, I'm going to be using compound movements that are really going to help me get bigger, stronger, and have more endurance. Now, hold on. A lot of people are going to even grab this smoking. Smoking helps me deal with whatever I'm dealing with. And I'm feeling pretty good. I've been focused on it. So, just relax. So basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be increasing my strength. Now, will I be building some muscle on this? Yes. A lot? Maybe. I don't know. But I'm going to be starting off at 145 for 5 reps. No. I don't recommend this routine for beginners. How do you know this routine's for you? If you're looking to be shredded, abs and shit, you know, that 160-pound look isn't for you, this routine. Now, if you're looking for strength and some size, then yeah, go for it. Now, if you've only been training for less than 6 months, I do not recommend this program. I actually recommend this against you because your body you need to get used to using heavier. Your body getting used to heavier weight. Now, if you don't care about your body, you want to shock your body with something, just give it a try, because everybody's different, of course. Go right ahead, but those are my recommendations. And another one is, if you're under the age of, I'd say about 12, don't do this, because you're gonna be doing for week 1, 4, and 7, you're gonna be using really close to your 1 rep max. Maybe you're under it, maybe you might even be over it, but you can stunt your growth with that crap. People are going to say something your growth isn't real. I believe it can stunt your growth if you hurt yourself. But those are my recommendations. I just want to throw those in there, just so I have this video to say that I don't want to hear basically any complaints about their growth or hurting themselves, because I give warnings. Now, another reason why I decided to make a video on this, it'll allow me to explain the proper form of the flat bench press. Now, you don't have to do a flat bench press, you can make it at an incline. Let me just quickly change the brightness. Now, you can change it to sorry if it's not the best. No, it's not the best quality. Sorry about that. Shit. I'm just gonna put it to default. Yeah. There's my bench press. Yeah. So. Now, if you want, you can do incline or decline. Doesn't matter to me which one, but alright. For this, you need to have a journal, something to write with. For my starting, basically, what you do is with benching, just in case you want to keep your feet, if they're flat, or put your toes on. Make sure your toes are at least on the ground. Now, I see people all the time lift their ass off the bench. No, that can really hurt your lower back. You want to have an arch in your back. where your butt's still on the ground. You want to make sure your eyes are directly under the bar. What you're going to do is, your grip, I find grip is however you feel it. Some people's grip can be wide. As long as you're outside of, like on a rough grip, not on the inside of your shoulders. Yeah, and some people put the thumbs on the outside. I'll do that sometimes, but if I don't have a spotter, like now, I'll keep my thumbs on the inside. Or if I'm using the Smith machine, I'll keep them on the outside. Because if your ball can fall on you, on the bar. So, let's do this. Alright, for 5 reps. There we go. I just hit 5 reps. Now, what you're going to do after you complete that set, where's my pencil? Hold on. After you complete that set, you're going to record it. So, set 1 for 5 reps, I hit 145. Now, let's see, 150. Yeah, you're going to increase it by 10 pounds now. So, I'm going to be pressing 155. Now, if I have some extra time, I'll try to film the entire program. Like, I'll get the endurance video and the muscle building video. And no, you cannot just do one of them. Well, you can, but your muscles are going to fatigue more easily. Like, you're going to hit a plateau more easily if you're not changing it up. Alright, now I'm going to be doing 155 for 3 reps. Same grip. I like to keep my toes on the ground. Alright. Now it's always good to have a spotter. Why? Because, for one, you're not going to hurt yourself, and 2, they can help you get that bar up. But I find that you really only need a spotter most when you're doing the muscle building phase. And this is really how it builds strength. This is a really good exercise for like powerlifting. For biceps, I'm gonna try to make a video on, like, you know, have a chest, a bicep, a tricep and shit, but just gotta see where that goes. I'm gonna have an ad video for this. But for biceps, people say barbell curls are the best. Yes, for building muscle, not for building strength. A preacher curl or a dumbbell or a hammer preacher curl would be best for it because you're isolating it. And one good tip to do is have water with you because you're going to need it. Yep, 165, 1 rep. There, we hit that 1 rep. Now, this is where the wave loading counts. We just completed 1 wave. 5, 3, 1. Spread these out. Hold on. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to make whatever's the second set for set 4. the weight you use for the second set is the weight you're going to use for your fourth set. So 155. We use 155 for 3 reps. Now I'm going to aim to hit for 1 rep. And personally, if you're aiming for a higher flat bench, hit it on an incline. Why? Because you're going to be more upward. Everyone else, I got a good 10. Now, 5 reps. I think this is really the ultimate strength. I'm gonna actually lower the screen down a bit. Let's see. Got good balance. Yeah. Remember, your arch can be as big as you want as long as your butt's and your upper back's on the ground. And your feet are on the ground too. I don't want to see none of this. None of this. You know? Oh, when benching, you don't want to have your arms like a T. You want to try to keep your arms tucked in, like this. You do not like a T, because that's really bad for your rotator cuffs. One last rep. Well, it's good to have a spotter because I know there's a lot of people fail right there. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to record 155. Now, rack up to 165. I'm basically, you're adding 2 reps after each set. And a good way you can do, what's good about these little stuff that I'm doing is, you can choose an exercise depending on what you want for it. Sorry, the screen went black. Alright, but you can, depending on what you want. Some people maybe want to build strength on their bench, so the side bench would be great. Some people want to build they want to get kind of the cut look where it looks good. Maybe using incline for your chest for the building, or some people just left all of it. Now, when this video hits 15 minutes, I'm not going to be able to change. This is basically going to be part 1 of strength loading. So 165 for 3 reps. One more. One more. Basically just pushing yourself. Now that I have 165 down, I'm going for 175. So guys, I'm just gonna finish the video off, and I'll see y'all in the very next video. Later.